Hello, Lily. Come in, have a seat. You look a bit stressed today. What's bothering you?
Sir, I'm really worried about my English. I've been practicing for so long, but I still can't speak fluently.
I see. Tell me more. What exactly is troubling you?
Sir, I have an important job interview in 2 months. I want to speak English confidently, like a professional. But whenever I try, I freeze. I translate in my head, I forget words, and I lose confidence. Is it even possible to improve so much in just 2 months?
Lily, first of all, take a deep breath. You're not alone. Many learners feel exactly the same way. And yes, it's absolutely possible if you follow the right plan.
Really, sir? You think I can do it?
Of course. But before that, tell me, what does speaking like a professional mean to you?
It means speaking naturally, without fear or hesitation, understanding others easily, expressing myself clearly. I want to sound confident, not nervous.
That's a great definition, and it's realistic too. You know what? I'm going to give you a complete roadmap, a clear, step-by-step plan for the next 2 months. If you follow it seriously, you'll be amazed by your progress.
Really, sir? A complete plan? I'm so ready. I'll do anything. Just tell me what to do.
That's the spirit. But first, let me be honest with you. 2 months is not a long time. You won't become 100% perfect. You won't speak like a native speaker. But you can become fluent enough to have confident conversations, to express yourself clearly, and to impress people in your interview.
That's exactly what I want, sir. I don't need to be perfect. I just want to be confident and clear.
Good. Then let's create your roadmap. Are you ready to take notes?
Yes, sir. I have my notebook ready.
Excellent. Let's begin with the most important thing: understanding what you need to focus on. Lily, the first 2 weeks are crucial. This is your foundation period. We're going to focus on 3 main things: mindset, basic fluency, and daily habits.
Mindset first, not grammar or vocabulary?
Exactly. Mindset is everything. If your mindset is wrong, you'll waste time on useless things. So, let me tell you the most important mindset shift you need to make right now.
I'm listening, sir.
Stop trying to be perfect. Stop worrying about grammar mistakes. Stop translating every word in your head. Your goal for the next 2 months is not perfection. Your goal is communication. Can you repeat that? My goal is communication, not perfection.
My goal is communication, not perfection.
Again, with confidence.
My goal is communication, not perfection.
Perfect. Write that down and read it every morning. Now, let's talk about your week 1 and week 2 plan. In these 2 weeks, you're going to build 3 critical habits.
What are they, sir?
Habit number 1, speak English for 30 minutes every day. Not study English, speak English.
But, sir, with whom? I don't have anyone to practice with.
With yourself. Talk to yourself in English for 30 minutes. Describe your day, your feelings, your plans, your opinions. Just speak. Don't write it down first. Don't prepare. Just speak spontaneously.
30 minutes seems like a long time, sir.
It will feel long on day 1, but by day 7, you'll be surprised how fast it goes. And by day 14, you'll actually enjoy it. This is the most important habit you'll build. Promise me, you'll do it every single day for the next 2 months.
I promise, sir. I'll speak for 30 minutes every day.
Good. Habit number 2. Listen to English for 1 hour every day. But not any English. Listen to conversational English. Podcasts, YouTube videos, TV shows, anything where people are having real conversations.
Should I understand everything?
No, that's the mistake most learners make. Don't pause and translate every word. Just listen. Let the English flow into your ears naturally. Understanding will come later. Right now, you're training your ears.
So just listen? Don't stress about understanding everything?
Exactly. And habit number 3. Think in English. This is the hardest, but most powerful habit.
How do I think in English, sir? I've been thinking in my language my whole life.
Start small. When you see something, name it in English. When you do something, describe it in English, in your mind. For example, when you're making tea, think, I'm boiling water. I'm putting the tea bag in the cup. The water is hot. Simple present tense describing what you see and do.
So I should narrate my life in my mind?
Yes, like you're a narrator in a movie. This trains your brain to think in English automatically. Do this as much as you can throughout the day.
Okay, sir. So for the first 2 weeks, speak 30 minutes daily, listen 1 hour daily, and think in English throughout the day. Got it.
Perfect. But there's one more thing for weeks 1 and 2. You need to master 50 super common phrases.
Only 50, sir?
Only 50. But these 50 phrases will carry you through most daily conversations. Things like, how are you? I'm doing well. What do you think? That makes sense. I agree. I'm not sure. Can you explain? That's interesting. Tell me more. These simple phrases are the backbone of conversation.
Where do I find these 50 phrases?
I'll give you a list. But more importantly, use them. When you talk to yourself, use these phrases. Practice them until they come out automatically, without thinking.
What happens in week 3 and 4, sir?
This is your acceleration phase. By now, you've built the basic habits. Your mouth is getting used to English sounds. Your ears are getting familiar with English rhythms. Now we increase the intensity and add new elements.
I'm ready, sir. What do I do?
First, increase your speaking practice from 30 minutes to 45 minutes daily. But now add structure to it.
Structure? What kind of structure, sir?
Divide your 45 minutes into 3 parts. First 15 minutes, talk about your past. What did you do yesterday, last week, last year? Use past tense. Second 15 minutes, talk about your present. What are you doing now? What do you do every day? Use present tense. Third 15 minutes, talk about your future. What will you do tomorrow? What are your plans? What are your dreams? Use future tense.
So I'm practicing all 3 tenses every day?
Exactly. This makes your brain flexible. You're training it to switch between tenses smoothly. This is what professional speakers do. They move between past, present, and future naturally.
That's brilliant, sir. What else do I do in weeks 3 and 4?
Second thing, start shadowing. Do you know what shadowing is?
I've heard the term, but I'm not sure exactly what it means.
Shadowing means listening to someone speak English and immediately repeating what they say, like an echo. You watch a video, pause after each sentence, and repeat it exactly. Same words, same pronunciation, same intonation, same emotion.
How long should I do this?
20 minutes a day. Choose videos where people speak clearly. TED Talks, news presenters, clear YouTubers. Not people with strong accents yet. Shadow their speech. This will dramatically improve your pronunciation and fluency.
So now I'm speaking 45 minutes, listening 1 hour, shadowing 20 minutes, and thinking in English all day?
Yes. I know it sounds like a lot, but remember, you wanted to speak like a pro in 2 months. This is what it takes. But here's the good news. By week 3, these activities will start feeling natural. You'll actually look forward to them.
I believe you, sir. What else should I focus on in these 2 weeks?
Third thing, record yourself speaking. Every 3 days, record yourself talking about a random topic for 5 minutes. Save these recordings. Don't delete them.
Why should I record myself?
Because in week 8, you're going to listen to these recordings and be amazed at how much you've improved. It's the best motivation. You'll hear the difference with your own ears.
That's actually exciting. I can't wait to see my progress.
And the fourth thing for weeks 3 and 4, learn 100 more phrases, but this time more advanced phrases for expressing opinions and having discussions.
Like what, sir?
Phrases like, from my perspective, in my opinion, I believe that, the way I see it, on the other hand. However, that's a good point. I partly agree. I see what you mean, but these are conversation builders. These make you sound professional.
So, in the first 2 weeks, I learned 50 basic phrases, and now I'm adding 100 more?
Yes. By the end of week 4, you'll have 150 phrases in your active vocabulary. That's powerful. Now, we enter weeks 5 and 6. This is your refinement phase. You can already speak pretty well by now. Now we make you sound more natural and professional.
I'm so curious. What's different in these 2 weeks?
First major change. You're going to find real people to practice with.
But, sir, I told you I don't have anyone.
Not in person, online. And I'm going to help you with that. I've created a special English practice group just for learners like you. If you want a conversation partner, simply fill out the form I've linked in the description below this video, and then leave a comment saying, I want a practice partner. I'll personally add you to our daily English practice community, where you can find other serious learners who are on the same journey as you.
Really, sir? You have a group for practice partners?
Yes, I created it because I know finding the right conversation partner is one of the biggest challenges for learners. In this group, you'll meet people at your level, people who are just as nervous as you, people who understand what you're going through. You can schedule conversations together, 30 minutes, 3 times a week. It's free, it's supportive, and it's exactly what you need for weeks 5 and 6.
That sounds amazing, sir, but I'm still scared. What if I make mistakes? What if I can't understand them?
You will make mistakes. You will struggle sometimes. That's the point. Real conversations are messy. But that's where real learning happens. And here's the beautiful thing about our practice group. Everyone there is learning too. They'll make mistakes just like you. They'll be patient because they want you to be patient with them too. It's a safe space to practice.
Okay, sir. I'll fill out the form today. I'll join the group and find practice partners.
Perfect. And remember, everyone watching this video, if you want to join our English practice community, check the description below. Fill out the form, leave a comment saying, "I want a practice partner," and I'll add you to the group. Let's learn together. Good. Second thing in weeks 5 and 6, focus on pronunciation and intonation.
How do I practice that?
2 ways. First, record yourself reading a paragraph from a book or article. Then listen to a native speaker read the same paragraph. Compare. Notice the differences. Where do they stress words? Where do they pause? How does their voice go up and down?
And the second way?
Practice tongue twisters and difficult sounds. English has sounds that don't exist in your language. Practice them specifically. TH sounds, R and L sounds, V and W sounds. Spend 10 minutes a day just on pronunciation drills.
So, my speaking practice is now 45 minutes talking to myself, 30 minutes 3 times a week with real people, plus 10 minutes pronunciation practice?
Yes, and continue your 1 hour of listening, your shadowing, and your thinking in English. But now add one more thing. Watch English content without subtitles.
Without subtitles? But sir, I won't understand.
You'll understand more than you think. By week 5, your ears have been trained for a month. Try it. Watch shows or movies you've already seen in your language. Since you know the story, you can follow along even without subtitles. This forces your brain to rely on English only.
That's challenging, but I'll try.
And here's the final piece for weeks 5 and 6. Learn to tell stories in English.
Stories?
Yes. Every day, practice telling one story from your life. Maybe something funny that happened. Maybe a memory from childhood. Maybe something you learned recently. Tell it out loud in English, beginning, middle, end. Practice storytelling because that's what professionals do. They can tell engaging stories.
I like this. I have so many stories I can tell.
Perfect. And here's a tip. Record these stories. Then listen to them. Then tell the same story again, but better. Keep refining until you can tell it smoothly and naturally.
Sir, we're almost at the end. What happens in the last 2 weeks?
These are your transformation weeks. By now, you've been practicing for 6 weeks consistently. You've built strong habits. Your brain thinks differently. Your mouth moves differently. Now we polish everything and prepare you for real-world situations.
This is so exciting. What's the plan?
Weeks 7 and 8 have 3 main focuses. First, practice specific situations you'll face in your interview and in professional settings.
Like what?
Introducing yourself professionally, talking about your experience and skills, answering common interview questions, explaining your opinions on topics, asking intelligent questions, making small talk. All these situations, practice them specifically.
Should I memorize answers?
No, never memorize, but practice the structure. For example, when introducing yourself, "Hello, my name is Lily. I'm a profession. I have X years of experience in field. I'm passionate about interest. In my free time, I enjoy hobby." Practice the structure, but change the words each time.
So I learn the framework, not a fixed script?
Exactly. That's what professionals do. They have flexible frameworks, not memorized speeches. This makes you sound natural, not robotic.
What's the second focus for these last 2 weeks?
Speed and fluency training. By now, you can speak English. Now we make you speak faster and smoother.
How?
Challenge yourself to talk about a topic for 5 minutes without stopping, without or without long pauses. Record yourself. If you stop or struggle, start over. Keep practicing until you can speak continuously for 5 minutes.
That sounds difficult.
It is, but it's amazing training. When you can speak for 5 minutes without stopping, speaking for 1 or 2 minutes in a real conversation feels easy.
That makes sense. What's the third focus?
Advanced vocabulary and expressions. In these last 2 weeks, learn 50 professional expressions and idioms. Things like, "Let me clarify," "If you don't mind," "I'd like to add," "Could you elaborate?" That's worth considering. "I appreciate your perspective." These are conversation builders. These make you sound sophisticated and professional.
So, by the end of week 8, I'll have 200 phrases total.
Yes, 50 from weeks 1 to 2, 100 from weeks 3 to 4, and 50 from weeks 7 to 8. That's 200 phrases you can use automatically. Combined with your speaking practice and real conversations, you'll be amazed at your progress.
What about grammar, sir? You haven't mentioned grammar much.
Smart question. Here's the truth about grammar. By speaking every day, by shadowing, by having real conversations, you'll absorb grammar naturally. You don't need to study grammar rules for hours. Focus 80% on speaking and listening, 20% on reviewing basic grammar when you make repeated mistakes.
So, I learn grammar through using it, not by studying it.
Exactly. That's how children learn. That's how we all learned our first language. And it's the fastest way to learn English, too.
Sir, this all sounds amazing, but I'm a bit overwhelmed. Can you give me a simple daily schedule I can follow?
Of course. Let me break it down for you. Here's your typical day during these 2 months.
Please, I need a clear schedule.
Morning routine, 30 minutes. Wake up and speak English to yourself for 15 minutes. Describe your dreams, your plans for the day, how you feel. Then spend 15 minutes shadowing a video. This starts your day in English mode.
Okay, 30 minutes in the morning. What about during the day?
Throw out your day. Continuous. Think in English. Narrate what you're doing in your mind. When you see something, name it in English. This should become automatic. No specific time needed. Just do it whenever you remember.
And in the evening?
Evening routine, 1 hour. Spend 30 minutes speaking English. Use the structured practice I mentioned, past, present, future. Then spend 30 minutes listening to English content. Podcasts while cooking, videos while exercising, whatever works for you.
What about before bed?
Before bed, 15 minutes. Review your day in English. What did you do? What did you learn? What will you do tomorrow? Say it all out loud in English. This reinforces everything you practiced during the day.
So total daily time is about 2 hours of active practice plus thinking in English throughout the day?
Exactly. And trust me, Lily, after the first week, this won't feel like work. It will feel natural. You'll actually enjoy it.
What about rest days? Can I take a day off?
You can reduce the practice on 1 day per week, but never skip completely. Even on your rest day, do at least 15 minutes of speaking. Consistency is more important than intensity.
Sir, I'm excited about this plan, but I'm also worried. What if I face problems? What if I want to give up?
That's a realistic concern. Let me tell you the challenges you'll definitely face and how to overcome them.
Please, I want to be prepared.
Challenge number 1. Motivation will drop. Around week 3 or 4, you'll feel tired. You'll think, this is too much work. I don't see enough progress. This is normal.
What should I do when that happens?
Listen to your recording from week 1 and compare it to your week 4 recording. You'll hear the difference. That will reignite your motivation. Also, remember your goal. You have a job interview. You have a reason. Write down your why and read it when you feel unmotivated.
Okay, I'll write my why right now. What's challenge number 2?
You'll feel embarrassed speaking to yourself. Your family might hear you. You might feel weird. This is temporary. After a few days, you won't care anymore. And if your family asks, tell them you're improving your English. Most people will respect that.
What if I feel like I'm not improving?
Challenge number 3. You'll hit a plateau. Maybe around week 5, you'll feel like you're not getting better. This is an illusion. Your brain is consolidating everything you've learned. Keep practicing. The breakthrough will come in week 6 or 7.
How will I know I'm improving?
You'll notice small things. You'll think of an English word before your native language word. You'll understand a sentence without translating. You'll speak a sentence without planning it first. These small wins are your progress markers.
What's challenge number 4?
You'll make the same mistakes repeatedly. Maybe you keep forgetting S on third-person verbs. Maybe you always say, go to home, instead of go home. This is frustrating, but normal.
How do I fix repeated mistakes?
When you notice a repeated mistake, create a specific practice session just for that. If you always forget the S, spend 10 minutes just practicing he goes, she eats, it works. Drill it until it becomes automatic.
These are all very practical tips, sir. Thank you.
And one final challenge. You'll be tempted to skip days. Life gets busy. You'll think, I'll do double practice tomorrow. Don't fall for this trap.
Why not?
Because consistency is everything. 1 hour every day for 60 days is infinitely better than 3 hours every 3 days. Your brain needs daily exposure to form new patterns. Even if you can only do 30 minutes one day, do those 30 minutes. Never skip completely.
Sir, you keep saying speak like a pro. What exactly does a professional English speaker do differently?
Excellent question. Let me tell you the mindset and habits of professional English speakers.
I'm listening.
First, professionals don't aim for perfection. They aim for clarity. They know that communication matters more than grammar. If they make a small mistake, they don't stop and apologize. They just continue. The conversation flows.
So I shouldn't say sorry every time I make a mistake?
Exactly. Saying sorry constantly makes you look less confident. Make the mistake, maybe correct it quickly if it's important, then move on. Professionals do this naturally.
What's the second thing professionals do?
They use filler phrases strategically. Instead of awkward silence or, they say things like, "Let me think about that. That's an interesting question. From my experience, well, to be honest, these fillers give them time to think while still sounding professional.
So fillers aren't bad?
Not if they're good fillers. Like, these sound unprofessional. But let me clarify, I'd say, actually, these sound thoughtful and professional.
What else do professionals do?
Third, they ask clarifying questions. If they don't understand something, they don't pretend. They say, "Could you explain that again? I'm not sure I follow. What do you mean by that?" This is smart, not weak.
I always thought asking for clarification makes me look stupid.
No. It makes you look engaged and honest. Professionals do this all the time. It's much better than nodding and pretending to understand.
What's the fourth habit?
Fourth, they actively listen. They don't just wait for their turn to speak. They actually listen, respond to what was said, ask follow-up questions. They make the other person feel heard.
How do I practice active listening?
When someone speaks, don't plan your response while they're talking. Actually listen to their words. Then respond to what they actually said, not to what you wanted to say anyway. This makes conversations real and engaging.
This is so helpful, sir. What's the fifth habit?
Fifth, they use body language and facial expressions. Speaking English isn't just about words. It's about nodding, smiling, making eye contact, using hand gestures. This makes you look confident and engaged.
So even if my English isn't perfect, good body language helps?
Absolutely. Sometimes body language communicates more than words. Practice in front of a mirror. Watch how you look when you speak. Make sure you look confident and friendly.
Sir, we're near the end of our 2 months now. How do I prepare for my actual interview?
In week 8, you'll do specific interview preparation. Let me tell you exactly what to do.
Please, this is so important.
First, research common interview questions in your field. Write down 20 questions you might be asked. Then practice answering each one out loud. Don't write down answers, just practice speaking them.
Should I practice the same answer multiple times?
Yes, but each time, say it differently. Use different words, different examples, different structures. This way, in the real interview, you'll be flexible, not robotic.
What if they ask a question I didn't prepare for?
That's why you practice spontaneous speaking for 2 months. By week 8, you can talk about anything for a few minutes. Even if the question is new, you'll be able to respond. Maybe not perfectly, but confidently.
What else should I prepare?
Second, prepare questions to ask them. Interviewers always ask, "Do you have any questions for us?" You should have 5 to 7 intelligent questions ready. Things like, what does a typical day look like in this role? What are the biggest challenges? What opportunities for growth exist?
So, I'm not just answering, I'm also asking.
Exactly. Professionals ask good questions. It shows you're thinking critically and you're genuinely interested.
What's the third thing?
Practice your introduction. You need a strong opening. When they say, "Tell me about yourself," you should have a clear, confident answer that lasts 1 to 2 minutes. Talk about your background, your experience, your strengths, and why you're interested in this position.
Should I memorize this introduction?
Practice it until it's natural, not memorized. You should be able to say it smoothly, but it shouldn't sound like a speech. It should sound like a natural conversation.
And fourth?
Do a mock interview. Ask a friend or family member to ask you questions, or record yourself answering questions. Then watch the recording. How do you look? How do you sound? What can you improve?
This is making me feel more confident, sir.
Good. And here's a secret. Most interviewers aren't looking for perfect English. They're looking for someone who can communicate, who is confident, who is enthusiastic. You can have all of these things without perfect grammar.
Sir, I have to ask you something honestly. Do you really think I can speak like a professional in just 2 months?
Lily, let me be very honest with you. You won't be a native speaker in 2 months. You'll still make grammar mistakes. You might still struggle with some words. But here's what you will be able to do.
Tell me.
You'll be able to have confident conversations on familiar topics. You'll be able to express your opinions clearly. You'll be able to understand most of what people say to you at normal speed. You'll be able to think in English for many situations. And, most importantly, you'll be able to walk into that interview and communicate effectively.
So, I'll be fluent, but not perfect?
Exactly. And that's what professional means. It doesn't mean perfect. It means effective. Many successful business people speak English fluently, but make mistakes. What matters is that they communicate their ideas clearly and confidently.
That makes me feel better. I was worried I needed to be perfect.
Nobody is perfect, Lily. Even native speakers make mistakes. What makes someone sound professional is their confidence, their clarity, and their ability to keep the conversation flowing.
So, if I follow this 2-month roadmap seriously, I'll be ready for my interview.
If you follow it seriously, and I mean really seriously, not half-heartedly, yes, you'll be ready. You'll walk into that interview and they'll be impressed by your communication skills.
What if I don't have an interview? What if I just want to improve my English generally?
This roadmap works for any goal. Whether it's an interview, a trip abroad, a promotion, or just personal growth. The fundamentals are the same. consistent practice, speaking focus, real conversations, and building confidence.
How long would someone need to practice to become truly fluent?
Define fluent. If you mean being able to have any conversation confidently, expressing complex ideas, understanding various accents, that takes 6 months to a year of consistent practice. But in 2 months, you can reach what we call conversational fluency, enough to function well in most daily situations.
And if someone continues this practice after 2 months?
Then, their English keeps improving. The habits you build in these 2 months can continue for life. Speaking 30 minutes daily, listening regularly, thinking in English, if you keep doing these, you'll keep getting better and better.
Sir, I'm ready to commit to this, but I'm also scared. What if I fail? What if I can't maintain this for 2 months?
Lily, let me tell you something about failure. The only way you can fail is if you stop trying. If you practice for 50 days instead of 60, you still win. If you miss a few days but keep going, you still win. The only failure is giving up completely.
What if progress is slow?
Then it's slow. But slow progress is still progress. Some days you'll feel like you're flying. Other days you'll feel stuck. That's normal. What matters is that you show up every day and do the work.
Can I modify this plan if something doesn't work for me?
Of course. This roadmap is a guide, not a prison. If shadowing for 20 minutes feels too much, do 10 minutes. If speaking for 45 minutes is too hard, do 30 minutes. Adjust it to fit your life, but don't make it too easy. You need to challenge yourself.
How do I stay motivated for 2 full months?
Track your progress. Keep a journal. Every week, write down what you learned, what improved, what challenges you faced. Seeing your progress in writing is incredibly motivating. Also, celebrate small wins. Understood a whole conversation? Celebrate. Spoke for 5 minutes without stopping? Celebrate.
Should I tell others about my goal?
Yes. Tell people you trust. Tell them your plan. Ask them to support you. Sometimes knowing others are watching makes you more accountable. But be careful. Only tell people who will encourage you, not discourage you.
What's the most important thing I should remember during these 2 months?
Consistency beats intensity. It's better to practice 30 minutes every day than 3 hours once a week. Your brain needs regular, repeated exposure. Think of it like exercise. You can't work out for 10 hours on Sunday and expect to be fit. You need regular, daily practice.
I understand, sir. I'm ready to commit. I'll follow this roadmap seriously for the next 2 months.
That's what I want to hear. Now let me give you one final piece of advice.
What is it?
Enjoy the process. Don't make this feel like torture. Find ways to make it fun. Watch shows you enjoy. Talk about topics you love. Listen to music in English. Laugh at your mistakes. Learning English should be enjoyable, not painful.
I will, sir. I'm actually excited now. I can't wait to start tomorrow.
Why tomorrow? Start today. As soon as you leave this room, start speaking English to yourself. Start thinking in English. Start listening to English. The journey begins right now.
Sir, thank you so much for this roadmap. I feel like I finally have a clear path. But Can I ask one more thing?
Of course, Lily. What is it?
What should I do when I feel like giving up? Because I know there will be hard days.
When you feel like giving up, remember why you started. Look at your goal. Imagine yourself in that interview, speaking confidently. Imagine yourself traveling and talking to people easily. Imagine yourself feeling proud of your English. Let that vision pull you forward.
What if I'm too tired to practice one day?
Then do a light practice. Even 10 minutes of speaking is better than nothing. Some days you'll have full energy. Other days you'll be exhausted. That's life. But never let one bad day turn into 2 bad days. Get back on track immediately.
How do I deal with self-doubt?
Self-doubt is normal. Your brain will tell you, you can't do this, you're not good enough, this is too hard. When that voice speaks, talk back to it. Say, I am doing this, I am getting better, this is working. Your words shape your reality.
What if people make fun of my English?
Then they're showing their own insecurity, not your weakness. Confident people don't make fun of learners. If someone mocks your English, ignore them. You're building a skill that will serve you for life. They're just watching from the sidelines.
Sir, your words are giving me so much courage.
Good, because you're about to do something amazing. In 2 months, you're going to transform your English. You're going to walk into that interview with confidence. You're going to speak, and people will listen. And it all starts with the decision you make today.
I've already decided, sir. I'm going to do this. I'm going to follow this roadmap exactly as you said. No excuses.
That's the spirit? Now, let me summarize everything one more time so it's crystal clear in your mind.
Yes, please. I want to remember everything.
Weeks 1 to 2, build 3 habits. Speak 30 minutes daily. Listen 1 hour daily. Think in English. Master 50 basic phrases. Focus on consistency and mindset. Weeks 3 to 4, increase to 45 minutes speaking with structured practice, past, present, future. Add 20 minutes shadowing. Record yourself. Learn 100 more phrases. Have real conversations online. Weeks 5 to 6, continue all previous habits. Add pronunciation practice. Watch content without subtitles. Practice storytelling. Refine your fluency. Weeks 7 to 8, focus on professional situations. Practice interview scenarios. Speed training. Learn 50 professional expressions. Do mock interviews. Polish everything.
That's so clear. And throughout all 8 weeks, I'm thinking in English and listening to English content constantly.
Exactly. Those are your foundation activities that continue every day. The other practices build on top of that foundation.
What about weekends? Do I practice differently?
You can adjust the timing on weekends, but never skip completely. Maybe you do your practice at different times or combine activities, but the daily practice must continue. Remember, consistency is key.
And you really believe I can do this?
Lily, I don't just believe it, I know it. I've seen students follow this roadmap and transform completely. Some were even more nervous than you. Some had less time. But they committed, they practiced, and they succeeded. You will too.
Sir, your words are giving me so much courage.
Good, because you're about to do something amazing. In 2 months, you're going to transform your English. You're going to walk into that interview with confidence. You're going to speak, and people will listen. And it all starts with the decision you make today.
I've already decided, sir. I'm going to do this. I'm going to follow this roadmap exactly as you said. No excuses.
That's the spirit. Now, let me summarize everything one more time so it's crystal clear in your mind.
Yes, please. I want to remember everything.
Weeks 1 to 2. Build 3 habits. Speak 30 minutes daily. Listen 1 hour daily. Think in English. Master 50 basic phrases. Focus on consistency and mindset. Weeks 3 to 4. Increase to 45 minutes speaking with structured practice, past, present, future. Add 20 minutes shadowing. Record yourself. Learn 100 more phrases. Have real conversations online. Weeks 5 to 6. Continue all previous habits. Add pronunciation practice. Watch content without subtitles. Practice storytelling. Refine your fluency. Weeks 7 to 8. Focus on professional situations. Practice interview scenarios. Speed training. Learn 50 professional expressions. Do mock interviews. Polish everything.
That's so clear. And throughout all 8 weeks, I'm thinking in English and listening to English content constantly.
Exactly. Those are your foundation activities that continue every day. The other practices build on top of that foundation.
What about weekends? Do I practice differently?
You can adjust the timing on weekends, but never skip completely. Maybe you do your practice at different times or combine activities, but the daily practice must continue. Remember, consistency is key.
And you really believe I can do this?
Lily, I don't just believe it, I know it. I've seen students follow this roadmap and transform completely. Some were even more nervous than you. Some had less time. But they committed, they practiced, and they succeeded. You will too. Before you go, Lily, I want to leave you with one final thought.
I'm listening, sir.
These 2 months will be challenging. There will be days when you're tired, frustrated, or doubtful. But I promise you this, if you stick with it, if you show up every day and do the work, you will look back in 2 months and barely recognize the English speaker you are today.
That's beautiful, sir. I want that transformation.
And here's the secret that most people don't understand. You already have everything you need to succeed. You have time, 2 months. You have access to English content. It's everywhere online. You have a voice and a mind. The only thing you need to add is commitment and consistency.
No more excuses. Just practice.
Exactly. And one more thing, Lily. When you walk into that interview in 2 months, remember this. They're not judging your English. They're evaluating your ability to communicate,
and you will be able to communicate clearly, confidently, and professionally.
I will, sir. I'm already imagining that moment.
Good. Visualization is powerful. Every night before you sleep, imagine yourself speaking English fluently in that interview. Imagine them nodding, smiling, being impressed. Your brain will work to make that visualization real.
I'll do that every night. Thank you so much, sir. This conversation changed everything for me. I came here feeling stressed and hopeless. Now I feel empowered and ready.
That's exactly how you should feel. Learning English is not a punishment. It's an adventure. It's a skill that will open doors for you. Approach it with determination and joy.
I will, sir. I'm starting today. Right now. This moment.
Perfect. Now go and show the world what you're capable of. 2 months from now, come back here and tell me about your interview. I want to hear your success story.
I will, sir. Thank you for believing in me and giving me this clear roadmap. I won't let myself down.
You won't be letting anyone down, Lily. You'll be lifting yourself up. Now go speak English.
I'm going. Thank you again, sir. See you in 2 months as a confident English speaker.
See you soon, Lily. I'm proud of you already. Go make it happen. If you're watching this video, you're like Lily. You have a goal. You have a deadline. You want to speak English like a professional. Maybe you have an interview. Maybe you're planning to travel. Maybe you just want to feel confident. Whatever your reason, this roadmap can work for you. Let me remind you of the key principles one more time. First, consistency beats intensity. Practice every single day, even if just for 30 minutes. Daily exposure is everything. Second, speaking is the priority. You can't learn to swim by reading about it. You can't learn to speak by just studying grammar. Open your mouth and speak. Third, real conversations matter. Find ways to speak with real people, online language partners, conversation apps, anyone. Real practice beats theory every time. Fourth, think in English. This is the bridge between studying English and living in English. Start small, but start today. And fifth, enjoy the process. Make it fun. Watch shows you love. Talk about topics you enjoy. Laugh at your mistakes. Learning should be exciting, not exhausting. Remember, in 2 months, you won't be perfect, but you will be confident. You will be clear. You will be capable. And that's what matters in the real world. Your English journey doesn't have to take years. With focused practice, the right methods, and daily commitment, you can transform your speaking ability in just 2 months. So here's my challenge to you. Start today, right now. As soon as this video ends, speak English for just 5 minutes. Describe your room. Talk about your day. Say anything. Just start speaking. And if this roadmap helped you, if you feel motivated and ready to begin your 2-month journey, please subscribe to Daily English Practice. We create practical, actionable content to help you speak English confidently. Hit that like button. It really motivates us to create more helpful lessons like this one. Your support means everything to us. Share this video with anyone who needs a clear plan to improve their English. Someone you know might be struggling right now, feeling lost and overwhelmed. This roadmap could be exactly what they need. Help us reach more learners. Leave a comment below and tell us, what's your English goal? Why do you want to improve? What will you do differently after watching this video? We read every comment and we're here to support you. Remember, 2 months can change your English forever, but only if you start today. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait until you feel ready. You'll never feel 100% ready. Start now with what you have. Start imperfect. Start scared. Just start. Your future self will thank you for the decision you make today. Thank you for watching. Now stop watching and start speaking. Good luck on your 2-month journey. I believe in you. You've got this. Now go make it happen.